from my experience, I find that having a purpose and intention is absolutely critical. And if you know that you've got a clear intention, it definitely keeps you on your path and your direction. And it allows you at the same time to have the experience of, I have no idea what's going to come my way, but if I can stay on that direction and intention, that will continue to keep me going in a way that I know I'll be able to make an impact. And then I also like the idea of, what is the problem that I'm trying to solve? Because those two are subtly different. Because if you can decide on a problem that needs to be solved that will help everyone, it becomes that much more impactful. So what is the impact that I can have on the world as I develop this company? Because my intention is more like the seed that allows it to grow, but the part of the part of you that knows you've got to solve something requires that you listen to all the other people and all the other possibilities. So as you decide, what is the problem that I want to solve, you're going to have to do a lot of research. You're going to have to do a lot of listening. You're going to have to do a lot of learning. And in that learning, you're going to be able to continue to grow, continue to change, improve, make a difference. And that problem then gets closer to being solved. Now, of course, you're going to run into all these barriers, but that's going to be part of your path. The other thing that I am very committed to is my calling. So knowing that I went in not really sure what I was doing, I've never run a company before, knowing that there are options out there, but also that my calling required that I listen to every single thing that came along my way, even if it was a barrier. It meant listen, learn, grow. And in doing that, you become so in tune with your path, your calling. Because I didn't go in saying, I've got to make fermented foods. It was, I have to go in to try and help people get well by connecting them to nature using fermented foods. So it wasn't this fermented food, that product that was going to be sold and I was going to find a way to get it on the shelf. It was much more, how do I learn to create products that are going to be part of this upcycling feeling that I had was critical to survival, basically. So if we all want to survive, we're going to have to all contribute to the idea that we're all part of this upcycled venture of regenerative farming, but regenerative health. Then the other thing that I really want to emphasize is that there's so much to learn from our customers. So instead of marketing and focusing on marketing, you'll find that I've got a really weak Instagram. And that is not intentional, but we're allowing our company to grow word of mouth. What does that allow? That allows our customers to get to know each other, but it also allows me to get to know our customers so that as I listen to what is ailing them or what things that they want to improve in their health, I might be able to create a product that will be completely new to Moonchi, but that will allow more and more people to benefit. So this product that I've talked about that is now hoping to get on the shelves of some bigger stores, that particular product is an upcycled product, but it's also something that I made knowing that I could help people save their gallbladder. So it started off knowing what the ingredients were to help somebody save their gallbladder, but also knowing that from my culture of cooking with my mom in the Chinese kitchen, my job was always chop the ginger, chop the garlic, chop the turmeric. I hated that. Like, do I have to do that every day? Well, why don't I put it in a jar and make it available to everyone to just scoop it out, boom, and you've got it. So now we've got a product that came from people asking me, how do I save my gallbladder? And I heard, and I go, oh, I can tell you, put these roots together and I can help you. So that's how learning from our customers has made such a difference in the different products that we've been able to develop, including our kvass, which is our number one product. So there's so many great things that we can learn from listening to our customers, and they're really valuing that it's not a transaction, but it's a relationship. So if we see every opportunity to get to know someone as a relationship, then we will always want to stay connected. And that it's not just one product, it's not just one pill that's going to help people get well, but that it's a whole diverse community of not only people, but products, ingredients, ideas, different ways of alternative healing. We're going to all be able to put all of that together and see that we can empower ourselves to take charge of our health and see that, yes, it is possible just by being mindful of our choices.